Hello, everyone. Welcome to season 3, episode 11 of Everyday Sex.
Welcome back, guys. How are ya?
Yes. How's it going? Today,
We need one of
we're,
those buttons that, so we can get answers.
what?
When the crowd is like,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
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 Ooh, and I'm laughing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Some reaction, background vocals.
Yeah.
So we're recording on Tuesday, but release day. So as you're listening to this, let me say this. Happy Valentine's Day.
Ooh.
Yay. Yes, in the spirit of Valentine's Day, my girlfriend and I broke up. Fuck. Which happened before, but we haven't recorded for a couple weeks. So that's super lovely. Kind of just in between my birthday and Valentine's Day, we broke up, which was fun. And um, yikes. Yes, I understand that every episode prior to this, I have been over the moon, so in love. So this is a shock to us all. Fuck. Dude, what gets me, I think, the most, like, I don't know, something that I've been thinking about a lot is like when's the last time I had a 1 month relationship? Like grade 8, grade 9? Like what? Like I also, yeah, it was my birthday last week. I turned 28 and here I am at 28 just making it to the 1 month mark and the relationship's over. So, yes, I gushed about her in every episode prior to this.
I
Um,
did warn Sarah not to do this.
yep. Yeah, she said don't name drop because and so we are no longer together. So I am single for Valentine's Day. The DMs are open. Um,
Games are very open,
the
cobwebs, you know.
cobwebs, exactly. Yeah. So, but I'm cool. I'm good. It's all good for the best, I'm sure. But I did want to. So in prior episodes, when we talk about girls we've been with, we frequently have very negative things to say. And before recording, I said to Stel, do not say anything too mean, because I know her
I'm
opinion on
not.
this partner was never really that good. Like, you've never
What?
been fully on.
No, but I was supporting you whatever you wanted, I'll back you, whatever you need, whatever your decision is, whether I think it's the wrong decision or not.
But it's hard to, like, we all do that for our friends, but it does get difficult when I come to you like twice a week with the same thing.
So I've been a little bit more firm. Like I do things. There's. I don't think it's one sided. Like I think it's one sided for certain things, but I think you both have things you need to work on. And I think personally, I think she is too young. I think she has no idea what life is about, and
Mm.
she hasn't experienced life. And I'm sure she's gone through her own kind of shit, and I hear her and I relate to a lot that she says. But like those are some demons that you can't expect somebody else to fix, like you've got to do it on your own and then be able to be with someone. Like you can't have someone heal you for things that
Mhm.
are only things that you can do by yourself, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I just think
Yeah.
she's a little too immature. And do I think she loves you and she really wanted this to work? 1,000%. I don't deny that. Like, I think she really cares about you, and who knows? Maybe we might run into each other again years later when she's kind of growing the fuck up. But I think right now is not the time for both of you at all.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I agree. And that's what it really came down to, is just that we're in different places right now and I can't fix someone that, like, it's not my responsibility, and it ended up being a lot of weight on me to try to be the partner that she deserved, while also trying to combat like, yeah, her past and um the avoidant behavior and whatever, lack of communication. So yeah, that is over again, 1 month. Pretty impressive. Fuck my
We
life.
should, I should have just bet on it like the Super Bowl.
You know, yeah. Yeah, we should have done a poll. How long is this going to last? I don't really have girlfriends very often though. Like I was very excited to have that um title, even though it kind of felt like I had to beg her for that title. Brother.
Red flag.
Like, I don't yeah, yeah. I just feel like okay, well there's I wrote this note in my phone called Lessons Learned, and I want to share it here. And I just want to share three things that I want to remind myself. And by
Mm,
saying it on this platform, it's kind of just a louder way to say it to myself, but also to say it to people that might be in a similar situation that need to hear these three pieces of relationship advice. So, throughout this relationship, even though it was only 1 month long, I learned there's a couple pieces of information that I took away that I want to share with myself and with the listeners. So, number one, so this is kind of self talk that I'm encouraging myself with,
mm,
and something I learned from this past partner. Number one, I am not hard to love and I am not hard to be with. Like, and she absolutely made me feel the opposite of that multiple times a week. So, okay. So, I am not hard to love and I am not hard to be with. If you need to repeat that to yourself in the mirror, please do, because it is true for every single person listening and for Stel and I and everyone around the world. So, the right person is not going to make you feel like you are hard to be with. So, if they do, you're not in the right spot.
yeah.
Second, asking to be loved, wanted, and appreciated is never asking for too much. To go even further on that, you shouldn't need to ask. And if you find yourself in situations where you're constantly seeking the reassurance and just appreciation and desire from your partner that they even want you around, if you're feeling that way, you should not be with them. So I've learned that.
Mm,
And third, I will always stand up for what I deserve.
mm,
Run it back. I will stand up for what I deserve and I will not allow anything less than that. I have absolutely have room to be with somebody who has to grow as a person. We all do. Nobody's perfect. But
yeah.
I wrote out my requirements in a partner and it was very clear that most of those things were not being met. And I'm like, I'm not going to, like, how long, do you wait for that person? Don't date somebody for their potential. That
Yeah.
is big fucking tea. Like, you're dating who they are right now, you know who they are. So don't be fucking surprised when shit is not working because
Mm,
you knew from the start. Like
yeah.
this person said last year, I'm not emotionally available, and I pushed for a relationship and figured out real fucking quick that they were not emotionally available. So like it's really like it's nobody's fault, but it's
Yeah.
I mean we knew this from the very beginning. And something that almost use his real name, which at this point I probably could, but Jack said, um, Jack said, this is the first time she's said she's not ready for a relationship, but she's
Mhm.
shown you thousands of times. And
Yeah,
that
exactly.
really stuck with me.
Yeah, that's very, very true.
It's the first time the words were that, and I
Mm,
couldn't sugarcoat anything or make excuses, but she's
mm,
shown me that through actions for months. So
yeah.
I don't have any, and she listens to this podcast. She's listening to this right now. I know she's in her car going to work listening to this right now. I don't have any negative feelings towards her. I think that she
I might.
has some
But
work to do. What?
I said I might.
Yeah. Well, she has some work to do. And I wish that, maybe we wouldn't have gone as far as meeting my family and booking flights and talking about her moving here. I think if I don't know, she said she thought she was ready and then she wasn't, and that happens, and I can't be mad at somebody for that.
Yeah.
I'm not mad, I'm disappointed.
Yeah.
So anyway, I think when she is older, that sounds like so old of me to say, but when she's older and is in a place to have a relationship and I'm nowhere to be found, she'll look back and be like, you know what, Sarah wasn't asking for too much. Sarah did deserve to be shown love in these ways, and it wouldn't have been like
And
that hard.
honestly, like I don't think this person's a bad person. Like I think that they tried their best, and it, you know, like it just, they're just not there,
Mhm.
and they live and they learn, and they're gonna have regrets, but at the end of the day, like, they just need to do the work.
Yeah, and some work can be done in a partnership, and I kept
Mhm.
encouraging that, but some work needs to be done alone, and you
Yeah.
and I both know that as well. So,
Yeah.
anyway, that's that. So, happy Valentine's Day. I am now single. But we're going to stay on the Valentine's Day topic today. So, let's switch over to you, Stel.
Yeah.
What's your current situation and what are you doing for Valentine's Day?
My CSP.
Skirt, wait, because last time we spoke, you didn't have one anymore, so you got to catch us up on the tea.
Oh, yeah. Uh, it was Margot, and we had a falling out, and then we had a conversation, and it went pretty well, actually. So I'm feeling good about our whatever we're doing right now. Like, I'll probably make them official this week or something.
Can you expand? I maybe I should have asked you this before we pressed record, but can you expand on what you guys have
Agreed on.
agreed on? Yeah, just because
Yeah.
it's new, and we're all about shedding light on different styles of relationships. So tell us about that.
Yeah, so when we ended, I said that I didn't feel like I was ready for anything serious, or just like I didn't want to be in a relationship. I still wanted to explore more things. I didn't want to feel like I was trapped. And that's kind of what I was feeling because I felt like I'd lost control, right? And I want some kind of control. And so um we had talked about being open before, and we didn't really talk much about it. The subject was brought up, and then that was really it. But now we had a conversation about a week and a half ago, almost 2 weeks ago, and um, we came to a really, really great understanding. We had an amazing conversation. It was super, super relieving, and honestly, it's like a big weight was off both of our shoulders, I think, and we agreed that I'm allowed to smooch with whoever I want to smooch, which is awesome.
Her dream, her
My
absolute
my
dream.
actual dream.
Yeah.
Um, and if it was gonna go any further than that, because I'm not huge on sleeping around, so it's probably not a big problem. But if I were to ever want to sleep with somebody else, or take anyone else on a date, or they would like to do that, then we would have to have a conversation first, and then we'd go from there. But this is going to require like a lot of communication, and honestly we both feel better than ever in our relationship now. Like, I feel so many big feelings now, and I feel like I can really like feel comfortable around this person, so it's like it's changed our entire dynamic, and we are honestly probably better than we've ever been. So yeah, so tomorrow we are going to a Queen tribute orchestra.
Wow.
And then we're going to like an event at my buddy's bar that has like all you can eat food, and then sober people get to drink for free all night, which is me, which is awesome. Um, and yeah, so we're just gonna have like a little low key night like that.
Nice. The orchestra thing will be cool. I think I've heard about
Yeah,
that. Is it with like all the kids in a church and it's all like candlelight and stuff?
yeah. So
Yeah.
it's a
Okay.
candlelight Queen tribute orchestra.
Do you like Queen
Queen?
music? Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. And so it'll be pretty cool. And yeah, things are great. I I didn't tell you this yet, Sarah.
Oh no. We love to surprise each other on here.
I know. Sunday morning,
I feel like I know what you're gonna say.
I Margot popped my not popped my cherry because I've done it before, but we haven't done it, but we used a strap.
It's funny because I thought I definitely know what I thought you were gonna say, which is funny. But you used you wore it.
Yeah.
Okay, well you said popped my cherry, so I thought we were going a different direction.
Oh, yeah, but then I was like, "No, that's not the way we were," because I've definitely done it before.
Well, you wearing it,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
but when you said pop, I thought you meant it was
Yeah.
on you,
Yeah,
which
yeah. No.
that cherry's been popped long ago.
Fuck off.
Oh my god. Oh,
So
that is
Margot even said I was on the phone with them before. It was like earlier, and they were like, "Hey, you know what? Like, you gotta chill on what you exposed me for. I know you're gonna talk about the strap." And I said, "Yeah, probably today." And then and they thought it was very funny. And I
okay.
said,
Well,
"This is what you got yourself into, seeing someone who has a sex podcast."
hey.
And they were like, "Yes, yes, I know, but just like me, that I'm gonna expose you to my music." And I said, "That's fair," because they are a musician and they're a very incredibly talented singer.
Mm.
Um, but yeah, so that was it was scary because I was like navigating doing that for the first time, like sober.
Yeah.
And it was fucking so embarrassing and nerve wracking, and they were laughing a lot
Hmm. That's what that makes
um,
it fun.
because I was just like very nervous, and I was like, "Don't look,
Don't look at me.
stop looking, turn around."
Yeah.
Like, it's fine, it's, like, on me, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know, and then
Where were you?
in my room
Were you quiet?
yeah, my roommate was home,
Oh my
but we
god.
didn't realize that we should have put pillows on the back of my bed.
Oh my god, that's a rookie like
Yeah,
thing.
but apparently my roommate didn't hear anything, so that's great.
Wow, that is great.
Yeah, our walls are, like, weirdly thin, but also you
Mhm.
can't hear absolutely anything.
Yeah.
It's
Wow.
crazy, but yeah, so that was fun. Note to self, I actually haven't done that in, like, 2.5 years, so I need to stretch next time
Oh.
because I'm so fucking sore everywhere. Like my groin area, like I feel like I pulled every muscle, and it's like I have abs, but I don't. But they
Yeah.
hurt,
Yeah,
and my
yeah, yeah.
lower back is killing me.
Oh my
Like
god.
my thighs are sore, and like, oh man,
Being a man must be crazy.
I know, right? I still don't like them, but
Yeah. Yeah.
but I can acknowledge that it is a lot of work, and I did say, "Don't worry, babe, that was just the intro. I just needed to make sure that I could still do it."
Yeah. Oh my god. But she enjoyed it. Everything was good. She was happy.
Yeah, they, said it was insane, like, they're
Yeah.
type
I love
this
it.
is the exposing part that I need to chill on.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yes, it was fine, it was fun, I feel very comfortable, I'm happy they were there for it, obviously. I'm happy that they were super good about it all, and didn't make me feel weird about it at all or anything, so,
Yeah. Okay, well that's exciting and
yeah,
great. Wow. I love
yeah.
that. Yeah, we try not to expose them too much. But yeah, that's
Sorry, Margot.
well. And have you? I get no. Actually, you can't tell us that because they might
Why?
listen to it. I don't want them to listen to it, and then, yeah, okay. But you said
What?
you, well, that you're planning to make it official, but they know that
Oh,
already.
yeah, they know that already.
But they don't know to have you planned? See, I want to ask, have you planned how? But I don't want them
No,
to do that. Okay, fine. Maybe we'll brainstorm outside of this
I
because I want it to be.
have ideas, but we'll see.
I just want to make sure it's romantic.
Shut
You know
up.
me.
It will be.
Aw,
It's gonna be super cheesy, trust me.
fuck my life.
You know me, I'm a sucker.
Yeah, yeah. No, I love that. Yes, that is
I haven't had a girlfriend in a while, so this is a big deal.
huge. I'm glad that you guys worked it out to a point where you feel comfortable and are excited about being together and not feeling like you're being held back, because that was
Yeah,
really what was keeping you apart.
yeah, we both feel super great. Like it's like gross how fucking like we're like actual teenagers around each other. It's
I love
freaking
that.
it's gross. It's like we laugh about it because we're like, oh my god. Sometimes we forget we're like in public because we're like in our own little bubble when we're out in public.
Yeah.
Like we're just like so goofy, and they were like, honestly, like I've only been with like maybe one other person that I was like in my own bubble with them, and this is
Mhm.
like super great. And I was like, yeah,
You might be falling in love, brother.
nope, nope,
You just described something a little similar to that.
nope. I don't know. There are big, 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 big feelings.
Huge.
So
And I've encouraged Stell not to ask them to be their girlfriend on Valentine's Day, because I don't believe that anyone wants.
well, I don't
Um,
either. But then they said that they thought that might be cute, and I was like, well,
no,
I
but
don't
then
want.
then it's one day, like, because that's your anniversary now. Like,
Right?
I just think that they deserve their own
That's
day.
what I said.
Well, then ask them. You already have a plan for Valentine's Day. Ask them later this week, or like, I don't know. I don't know. I think it should be separate.
Yeah, so do I. But I don't
But
really
what
know
do
if
I know? Look at
I don't
me.
know if I have a freaking option.
Well, I mean, you could ask them the next day.
We'll see. We'll see what I decide to do. I'm not really sure yet, but we'll see.
Okay, well, I want to be kept involved. Thank you. Um, okay. And so what am I doing for Valentine's Day, you may
Yeah.
ask?
What are you doing for Valentine's Day?
um, I'm just gonna be single. You know what I will be doing is I will absolutely be sliding to the grocery store on the 15th for that chocolate. Uh,
Oh, that shit's cheap.
like, like I will be in on that for sure. Um, I'm doing a Galentine's girls' night, but also a couple husbands will be there. Um, Little charcuterie board evening at my friend Janelle's house. She was on the podcast for our
Oh,
religion chat.
cute.
Yeah, and so we're each preparing a like food or dessert board and bringing it there.
Like
Were you
you
at the
had
board
at one
one?
time at your place.
Yeah, yeah. Were you? What did you? Oh, you.
I came late.
But did you?
Don't even
You
I don't want to talk about
yeah. Okay. When you came with someone. Yeah. No, that was fun, and I
it. You know
did.
what? I take full accountability. That was not the right person to bring to that.
Oh,
It
shoot.
was fully out of spite to my ex girlfriend.
Yeah, it was all around that time. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fair.
yeah.
Um, Anyway, yeah, so just gonna do a little board night, and we'll also do some board games after. And I'll probably be in bed alone by fucking 10 o'clock. And the lingerie I purchased for Valentine's Day, that my girlfriend who isn't with me anymore. You know what? That's all good. It'll
You can send
remain.
it to me, Sarah. It's fine.
Oh, stop! Oh my god! Oh, I also got her this really really cute Valentine's Day gift, and I kind of need to figure out, like, I guess I'll mail it with all her
What,
clothes. Like, ugh, what an
what is it?
inconvenience.
What is it?
Well, I can't say it here because I know she's listening. So I
Oh,
want her to see. It's not that serious. It's not that,
well,
but
can
it's
you
very
text me?
thoughtful. Yeah, I can text you right now.
Nice. Yeah, just tell me right now. I want to see what it is. I'm curious. I'm surprised you didn't go over and above. You always go overboard with presents.
This was just the first gift that I bought like weeks ago,
That
and
makes
then
sense.
I have a list in my phone of the 10 other things I was going to buy, but luckily
Oh,
I
that's gay.
haven't. What?
That's gay.
That's gay.
I
But
love
it
it.
says, uh, so it says that on one side, and then it says that's lyrics, and then it says that on the other side.
Oh,
And
Sarah.
cringe.
Sarah was in deep, brother.
Also,
Deep. Down
oh,
bad.
down
Like
bad.
deep
I've
bad.
I've been saying to her since the fucking when she came back around last year, I was like, I knew I was down bad. I actually texted Stel around that time and I said, this is either going to be my person or the worst heartbreak of my entire life. I
Really?
revisit that text. It was,
Sarah was sure that this was her person.
yeah.
And I'm not going to disregard that. Who knows what the future holds for you two? But
Yeah.
right now, this is not the case.
Yeah, she's not my person right now. Anyways, so I will. Anyway, point is, I'm going to eat chocolate and chicken wings. Probably not together, but maybe wherever the night takes me. And I will not be getting laid, and I won't be in lingerie.
Could be.
I could be. Yeah, I don't know. I'm in my celibacy era. I
Yeah.
just
Okay.
entered it. So actually, no, I entered it a while ago because I was long distance. Um, so I need to learn to be on my own. I really do like rely on the attention. And I
Oh,
don't
look
know
at
what
this
else. So,
growth. This is crazy,
yeah.
guys. You have
Yeah.
your first
I
and
do. I really like the attention. I like having a person that I'm talking to all the time, but I also, especially after moving out here, I'm very comfortable just being alone. So I'm kind of trying to lean into that more.
mhm.
So, yeah. So, okay, what are some of your like, what do you think? What are some of the things that people do for Valentine's Day that you think we can like that are dead that we can leave?
I don't know. I feel like people do like the regular like dinner and like night out kind of event, but like, why don't you spice it up? Like I feel like this is like the most spiced up I've done is just going to this orchestra and then we're not even doing dinner. Like,
Hmm.
and Margot made a good point because they were like, "Babe, like we go to dinner all the time. Like I consider this just like any other night we're going out for dinner, but like we're not doing dinner. Like this could be like something fun where we could do something else." So I'm like, "Yeah, that's a good point." So I don't know, spice it up. You don't always have to do just like dinner and drinks. Like we were also looking at cooking classes together, pottery classes together. We were looking at maybe just cooking at home together, and then
An
um
activity.
yeah, like something like that. But I just think that people aren't, what's the word, creative enough with it.
Hmm. And it's not hard, and it doesn't need to be expensive. Like one of my best dates, like mm, not the person necessarily. No, I mean
Yeah.
she was cool, but was the night that I planned, and I've talked about it here before, but the paint night. Like I
Mhm,
brought all the stuff to paint, and then also all the stuff to make our own pizzas, and that
mhm.
was fun and like laughing and interactive and
That's
um
great.
creative. Yeah, so I think doing something like that, I agree, like the just dinner date in a movie, like I don't know, like yeah, I think the interactivity is better.
Yeah, and there's just like so many other things you do. You could do like a wine tasting, you could do like a food tasting. I don't know, like you could
Go
do
to a
so many
brewery.
other things. You could do like an art class together, like you know what I mean?
Yeah, like a stained glass class. I know
Oh,
people
that'd
do
be so
that.
cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I always see, you ever see that show? What's it called? Blowout?
No, is that a glass show?
Yeah, it's like a glass blowing show where they like compete, and these people are pretty fucking insane. Like it's wild. You have to be
Mhm.
super talented, and like the glasses like that they blow out are like fucking crazy, man.
Wow, that's cool. Yeah, no, I think a stained glass class, painting class, cooking class, pottery class, so many things where you can spend time with your partner, but also learn something new.
Yeah,
Obviously, I'll always suggest like a hike or something outside.
yeah.
If
You
you
could
live,
even do like a little camping night out and have like things outdoors. You know, if you guys are outdoorsy,
mhm. Yeah, I was gonna
like
say like a beach campfire around like
yeah,
around a lot of people do that around here. I would love to do that for a date.
so
Like,
romantic. Oh my
yeah,
god, that
yeah,
is
under the
romantic,
stars. Oh, amazing. Yeah,
right? And then I
mhm.
feel like even at home, like Margot, oh, so funny. They're a little petty
Mm.
when it comes to like when we weren't talking. and they were like, "Well, I ordered this game for us, but then we were talking, so I didn't want to tell you." But they ordered the game. We're not really strangers.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard of that game?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we're probably gonna play that tomorrow too.
Uh,
They got the couples edition one.
oh, sorry. I was thinking of a video game, but the We're Not Really Strangers card game is what I'm
Yeah,
talking about. And I love that card game. I played it once with on like a I played it once and it was on a first date and I thought that was and it was too much. Like I
yeah,
but what I took away from it was like I need to get that deck of cards because that's
yeah,
so me to like sit and ask each other questions and stuff.
for sure. And so we're gonna play that tomorrow night too, and it's gonna be freaking great, and probably have a lot of sex.
Yeah. Like that sounds like a perfect night. Oh my God. I love that. I'm very happy for you.
Yeah, you guys can like play games. You guys can just be creative in each other's like presence. You know.
Mhm. Mhm. Or like mini putt is another
I
one.
was just
There's an
saying
indoor mini putt in Ottawa. I don't know. I just think there's more than just dinner and chocolate. Like
yeah,
I
don't
don't
get
know.
me wrong. Dinner's fine, but
There's just
boring.
more. Yeah. Cooking unless you're going to cook together and do something special like that. Also, I know that sometimes like money is a concern for sure and like that's why I suggest going out for a hike and doing a little sunset walk or whatever it is. Um yeah, I also think this is maybe an unpopular opinion. I don't really like roses. I don't
Mm,
know. I just think when I'm in the flower section, it's not the one I'm drawn to, and they're
yeah.
super fucking expensive. Like when I went to make my birthday bouquet of flowers, I handpicked and I put together 28 flowers for my 28th birthday. And it turned out so beautiful. But anyways, the lady was showing me all the prices of like by stem or whatever, and it was $9 per rose. And I'm like,
Juicy.
if you buy your girl a dozen roses, what is that? Like 100, well, I don't know. Okay, I'm not a mathematician, but that's way
Like
too much money.
$120.
Like well over $100. Like so plus tax and then
Yeah.
plus the chocolate and the dinner. Like I just think that's wasteful. Like I don't know. I would rather.
And honestly, these tickets to this orchestra weren't that bad. Like we got zone A, which is like front row,
Mhm.
and they were like $60 each.
Yeah, that's not bad. How long is it? A couple hours? Hour and a
About
half?
an hour and a half,
Yeah,
almost 2 hours. It says
cool.
90, 100, 100 and oh, actually, maybe it's 2 hours.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's like 2 hours and a bit.
Okay.
Which is great. I'm super excited. Everyone we've heard it from, like, and talked to about it, says it's like incredible.
Yeah.
So if we like it, we're gonna go to another one in a couple of weeks to an ABBA tribute.
When you said Queen, embarrassingly in my head, I thought of ABBA, but then I'm like, wait, no, those are obviously those are different. But that's so it's funny that
How dare you?
no, but it's because I was thinking that if I were to go to one, I would really want it to be ABBA. That's what
Yeah,
it made me think. So that's funny
freaking
that
love.
that's next time. There was one. Brittany was going to take me to one when we first started dating a long time ago. It was a Taylor Swift one, which I would
That.
also love. I love her music.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Side note, we love Noah Khan here, and new songs were great. How do you feel, Sarah?
okay, I feel no. I love the new song "Forever." I love. I
Okay.
love that song. Also, I'd just like to post this out to the world. I would really love for someone to play guitar for me. I think that would be romantic. And
Sure,
so,
you already had that.
okay, I had to think for a second, and I don't want to think about it again. So I'm gonna pretend you didn't say that. We're gonna cut that out. So if anybody, um, anyone would like to learn guitar or knows how to play guitar and would like to learn Noah Kahan's new song on guitar and then sit in front of me and play it like in the Barbie movie, if anyone wants to, I would really like that. So that's just that's a side note. I love the song. What I don't love is the hype for re-releasing songs we've already heard. I know that it's different features and it's really great like features. Like Hosier and okay, the one with Casey Musgraves. I fucking love her. So the She Calls Me Back with Casey, I love. But I guess I just didn't like the anticipation of weeks and weeks and weeks to just get the same album with one new song and then some features. I just didn't. Anyway, I was disappointed.
I'm just feeling really attacked right now. I don't really know how to navigate this right now.
Stop signing off. Like, no, but is that not like
I get it, but it's still freaking great.
no, no, I love it. I love the album. I've been listening to it. I've been mostly listening to the new song though because I know the other stuff is I've heard before. I don't know. Yeah. Um yeah, but love him and I'm a big supporter. And he's so fucking goofy.
Yeah, he is. He's like, oh my god, bringing his mother to the Grammys.
Oh,
Also, he
so
got
cute.
robbed. I'm just saying, like, congratulations to who won the who Grammy, but I don't know who the fuck that is.
Who I didn't watch.
Some girl that I've never honestly heard of, and like,
For
so
best new
sorry
artist?
if this offends people, but I swear to God, I've never heard this other artist. And I think his category was for like new artists,
Yeah.
and I don't know how he didn't win. Like,
He's
I wanna,
so popular.
I wanna see this again because it was actually like mind blowing to me.
Here, yeah, I'm gonna see
Um,
best new artist Grammy. Victoria Monet.
yeah, like who the
Gracie
fuck is that?
Abrams, Brad again, Ice Spice, Jelly Roll, Coco Jones, Noah Kahan. Yeah, to me, Noah Kahan is by far the best out of that group. Like way
Right?
oof. It's awkward.
Yeah, Victoria
Who's
Monet.
voting? Is it a bunch of old white men or what? Like I don't
What?
know. Who votes? It's not a public vote. It's like a
Oh, is it? I don't know how that works, to be
no, I
honest.
think it's voted on by a like a board. I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
Probably
Which is ironic because I just again I don't know who Victoria Monet is, and for those who do know who they are, she is, and I'm sure she's great, and I probably will listen to some of their music, but as of right now, I don't know who the fuck that is, and I'm upset Noah Khan didn't win.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
To be fair, it is his first year being nominated, whatever, but I do think he deserved it.
Yeah, I agree. He got so big last year. My God.
I know, and I'm
Yeah.
seeing him in April, and it's just gonna
Mm,
be iconic.
yeah. For the second time. That's great.
For the second
Are you
time, it's
going
gonna
with
be.
Margot?
No, I'm going with my buddy Brett and a
Again.
couple of our friends, and yeah.
Nice. Nice. Okay, I
Yeah.
wanted to circle back on Valentine's Day stuff. I often like I wanted to go direct back to the We're Not Really Strangers card game,
Mhm,
and I wanted to share a couple of my favorite questions to ask your partner. So if any of these resonate with you and you would like to ask your partner over dinner, over your Valentine's Day dinner,
mhm.
um,
Ooh.
yeah. Um, so question, I save them because I would always ask my God, my ex? Really? Is that where we are? My ex? I would
Mm,
ask her these questions. That was like my favorite thing to do. Anyways, so first one is a really good one. What has been my biggest impact on your life? I think that's a
mhm,
great question to ask because the answer you get from your partner might surprise you and be things that you had no idea that mattered to them or that they took notice of in you or like yeah it's a nice reminder
mhm.
of your partnership and what you do for the other person.
Yeah.
Another one is what's one thing that you wish I could see from your point of view,
Ooh.
which is another good one, like, especially, like, if it was in terms of, like, a point of conflict with 2 people where someone
Mhm.
says, "I really wish that you saw that when," I mean, these don't aren't meant to start a fight, it's just to see the other person's side. Um, and what this is a pretty basic one, but what do we need to work on most in our relationship? Whether it
Mm,
be communication, possibly like jealousy concerns,
mm,
like our sexual intimacy, whatever that might be.
mm,
Um, okay, the other one is if you could change one thing about our relationship, no matter how big or small, what would it be? And what's another one? Um, is there anything about me that you struggle to accept? That's hard. That's a hard one to answer.
That is hard.
Um, what word, these ones are more fun. What word best describes our relationship? Just in one word. And when did you last feel butterflies with me? I think
Oh,
that's a good one to kind of
that's
reignite the spark a bit.
that is cute. And you can do other things to ignite the spark, like you can buy sexy candles and lingerie and do like melting candles. You can try something new in the bedroom. You can do edible lingerie.
Mm.
You ever try those?
I'm thinking of like, the candy necklaces?
Mm.
They have those, but they're like thongs. I've never done edible. I've done like whip, I've done like whipped cream and chocolate. I'm
Oh,
not a big person for incorporating food in the bedroom. Maybe I think the times I'm thinking of are with men, and
yeah,
that's probably why I didn't like it. But
that
I
makes sense.
yeah, but also we have to be careful with women. Well, I guess both parties, but being careful about what you put down there, as
Yeah,
far as like sugar content and
exactly.
yeast infections and such.
Yeah. Well, the other day, Margot and I went to go play pool, and we were made out quickly, and I had an ice cube in my mouth, and
Mhm.
that went into their mouth, and that was hot.
Yum.
I know that's what
Mhm.
they said.
Oh my god.
We're like it's actually gross.
We have
Uh,
reversed roles very
yeah.
heavily because the last time we were sitting in these seats, you were like, "Bro, I'm about to sign off. Like, you're annoying. Like, so much lovey-dovey." And now I'm like, "Wow, I'm so happy."
No, we're smitten.
Smitten kittens. I love that. And I'm super happy for you. And um, I hope it continues to go well. I really like Margot. And um, yeah, I wish I was closer so we could spend more time
Oh,
together.
I know. I was just thinking that too. Like, oh, it would have been great if you were here.
Yeah. But yeah.
It
Okay.
is what it is.
Is there anything else like Valentine's Day related? Okay, I love everything we've said so far, but I also want to say don't feel down on yourself or guilty. I've had times in the past where maybe I wasn't feeling my like most body positive that day and then I didn't do the lingerie or I wasn't comfortable in the bedroom or sometimes financially things aren't feasible. If all you do is spend time with your partner and tell them you love them and that's the day, then I love that too. Like don't
Yeah.
feel guilty if you don't show up the way that you
We're just
think. And
giving you
also
options. Like,
don't
if you
feel
can.
yeah. Don't feel guilty if you're not showing up the way the celebrities are showing up on TikTok too. Like,
Yeah,
yes, you're
there's
gonna see like the 200 roses and the new Lamborghini, and that's what like love is supposed to like. Don't feel insufficient. Don't
yeah,
compare yourself to others.
yeah, seriously. Like, we're just giving you options. Like, if you can't do any of those things, like, that's not a reason to feel bad about it.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
And if you're single, I hope you masturbate tonight or tomorrow or whatever. Every day. I hope you masturbate every day. And I hope you maybe this whole episode we've talked about things to do with your partner. If you're single, um the questions I asked, ask them to yourself and write down 10 things that you love about yourself and 10 things that you're grateful for and 10 things you're looking forward to in the next year. Like there is lots of self-love. Utilize the day. Every day you should be loving yourself, but if you're not with a partner and you feel at all, not annoyed, but like some people are like the blah
Yeah.
blah blah of Valentine's Day, but utilize the day for self-love or love your dog, love your parents. Like it doesn't need to be strictly a romantic holiday. I think it
Mm.
is about love for everyone. So
Oh, did you also see those candies? What are those candies called?
the little
Ah,
heart candies.
yeah. What did you see that thing that I don't know if it's real or not. Apparently, they're making candies for situationships.
Oh, I think I saw that. What did some of
Yeah.
them say? Do you remember?
What?
What did they say? Do you remember?
Hold on, let me look it up.
I
Situation.
did see that on, like, TikTok or something.
Yeah, let's see. What does it say? It's like sweetheart. That's so funny. Um, it's like they're like faded. So there's ones that say like only you but faded, or it's like they're misprinted and blurry. Sounds a lot like your situationship, right?
Oh, fuck.
So it's like shit that says like just like even the same stuff as before, but
Mm.
they're like all blurry and like misprinted
Oh
and
god.
so it's just as blurry as your actual situationship.
Oh my god. They're probably honestly, that's a marketing technique. They're probably the reject pile that
Yeah,
can't go in the real ones, and they're like, "Okay, wow, like, now it's a situationship box," like, and they're gonna
yeah.
sell.
It's
That's
probably
so
the best
crazy, I love
thing
that.
I've ever had. Like there's probably so many people who are gonna get that.
Mhm. Yeah.
I think it's so smart.
Yeah. Yeah. One of the
Oh,
gifts that just reminds me, one of the gifts that I was going to get for Liv that I won't now, is, she's, like, really into golf, and there was one of the, I think Callaway or whatever, one of the major golf brands released, like, a golf ball set that's all with those hearts on, the same, like,
no
yeah,
way.
and, like, each ball had, like, the little heart with, like, a saying on it, and I had
That's
that
so cute.
kind of ready to go, but anyways,
Well,
not
you get to
anymore.
see money.
Yeah, so that's girl math. I actually made money by not
Yep.
being with her anymore. I have made money, so
You've made money. Now you can buy yourself something nice.
yeah, that's right. Also, she won't be joining me on my trip in April. Do you wanna come?
What trip in April?
I booked a cabin for my birthday, but I couldn't go in the middle of the winter because the highway's trash, so I booked a cabin, in Golden, BC. Remember we
Oh,
stayed at that nice, yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Yeah, maybe I haven't told you that. So I booked a cabin for 2 or 3 nights, and I wanna do, like, Banff and Lake Louise and,
What day?
like, around Easter.
That's around my birthday.
Oh, fuck. Well, no, Easter's really early this year, actually.
Oh,
Easter's,
right.
like,
Yeah.
the 1st, 2nd, 3rd. So I think I've got the Airbnb, like, 2nd to
That
5th.
was roughly when I was down last year.
I know. That's the thing is I kind of hate that because I'm going back to those places, Canmore, Banff, whatever, in the same season that we already did. So I know I'm not gonna be able to see the Blue Lake. I know we won't be skating. Like, it's like we were there at a
Yeah.
weird time. So I'd like to go
No.
back in, like, August or in the fall or something, but
Yeah, I'd like to go come visit when it's like warmer.
yeah, I know you talked about coming in March, but it would make more sense for you to come in the summer when when it's nicer. I don't want you
Yeah,
to come here and be in the rain, although it's been
that's
fucking sunny every day. It's pretty.
must be nice.
I live in a I live in a paradise world.
Yeah, I always message Sarah saying that she lives a dream, right? So I'm jealous all the time.
Yeah, I'm very, very fortunate to be here. I'm very happy. But anyway, so no longer have a travel partner, so I'm also on the hunt. DMs are open. Fuck.
Names are very open for Sarah. Um,
Not for Stell though, because she's almost cuffed.
whatever.
You are almost. I love it. Okay, well that's all. It's so funny. I fucking say this all the time. We're like, this will be a short episode. We're just gonna talk about Valentine's Day, and now
Yeah,
we're almost an hour in, like as per
I
usual.
know. It always happens like that, but
Yeah,
it's just 'cause we talk a lot.
we just have a lot to say.
Look,
So
so yeah, what? This is our second last episode. We have one more episode. We're gonna take a little break. We're gonna regroup and see what we can do for next season. Come out with some new things, and then yeah,
yeah, yeah, we'll come back. Yeah, we'll take a break in between seasons just so we have more time to plan our content and guests and everything like that. But yes, this is episode 11. We've got one more for this season, and we've been planning next week's for about 4 months now, and we've saved the best for last. So we're really excited for next week, and hopefully Julian joins us. Not sure yet, but yeah.
he's a
So
busy man.
he's a busy guy. So that's that. Thank you all for listening.
Yeah,
Crazy, almost the end of our third season. So we're what, like 30? This is our 35th episode.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for sticking around for so long, and hopefully your Valentine's Day is nice, and even your Galentine's. Maybe you'll have a Galentine's Day. Like
Or a self-care night in the bath with a face
like, just
mask.
like just the day's about love. So whether it's you loving somebody else, you loving yourself, or you loving friends, it's like, or family, like, it's just try and make it a nice, wholesome day and be good to yourself.
Yes, that's good advice. So I think that's all for today. Thank you for listening and thank you for coming.
Thanks for coming.